on YouTube where if you schedule a video into the future, you can choose to premiere it, which will pretty much create its link and it will show up on your page so your audience can go and say, oh, cool, this video's coming out. But it is still pre-rendered, so it's just your uploaded content. But, like, let's say you schedule it at, like, 6 o'clock one night. You can actually be there live when people, like, first get the chance to watch it, so you can see when people drop off, what they say, and it's more of a community experience, and it's a really cool thing.
Is it available for everybody? Like, or do you need to get to a certain subscription level?
I don't think that one's locked behind subscription levels yet.
If that's the case, then it sounds really cool.
The Premiere setup, I actually do like it. I've actually uploaded my Sazabi unboxing on a schedule, and it actually made it a lot easier for me. And for the chat part, I've seen only a little bit of it. I wasn't actually there when my video was premiered, but I heard that it's actually similar to a super chat where people can donate money towards your channel. But the difference for this one here is if you don't have that minimum requirement, the donation part will not be available.
No, I've thought about it a few times, but I don't think I've got like a big enough audience that it would like really be worth it, considering my regular upload time is usually about the time I'm going to sleep in the afternoon. So like I wouldn't be able to sit in and watch with, you know, people that are watching it. But I've got a few videos like in the pipeline that I think I could set that up for. That'd be much more interesting than just like a let's play or a review.
You can put up to 3 hashtags in your description now, which makes
I've been using that.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for people to find your videos as well. I did like
still trying to figure out hashtag.
Yeah, I did like a test run with it to see like where my videos would pop up when I search for it, like logged out, and it seems to be working pretty fine.
I'd say officially there is no real in between, but the kits they're making these days, like again with the Moon Gundam, the Real Great Sazabi, on the Real Great side, I'd say they're definitely starting to. Pardon me, I kind of just ate dinner. I'd say they're definitely starting to make like almost seem like there's a class in between, or there's definitely starting to seem like there's almost a class in between the two scales, where there's like this new area that's like for the best high grades that they're getting Real Grade-esque. So I think there is no official one yet, but I feel like they're starting to get to that point where there might be a new grade in between. True, fair point. IBO did kind of kick off this new super high grade, if you want to call them that.
Yeah, that like semi inner frame, you know, 3 different inner frames, and then you build on top of it.
Yeah, and the possibility of even customizing it to your liking. Like you can customize a phrase any way you like, even change the parts, because the body itself is interchangeable.
Yeah, the majority of the...
interrupting, there is a high grade that's kind of got a frame already. Actually, it has a frame. And y'all may know this already. You know the Iron Blood Orphans high grade?
That's what we're talking about.
Those actually have frames. It's like 4 frames.
That's what we're talking about, bro.
Oh. Well, pardon me. I didn't even hear the Iron Blood Orphan part.
Yeah, the IBO kits got a lot of opportunities out there. It's I'm actually even more interested why builders haven't even gotten into kit bashing IBO kits. I haven't actually seen it, and I'm a moderator for some of the biggest Gunpla group out there, and I run my own group, and I'm a little bit surprised on that part as well.
Actually, funny you say that, because I did some customizing. I made my own custom IBO unit.
Well, I think it's gonna be coming more along with newer designs rather than like older UC stuff, because those are, I guess their designs are already set. There's not too much inner frame you can slip in there in a high grade. But with something newer like the Moon Gundam being, you know, a new like series of kits, so you've got that, you've got whatever's coming with the narrative. I think like newer lines of kits, like the Moon Gundam line, the narrative line. I don't know if we ever get like whatever next anime we get. I think those are more prone to having an inner frame. But like if we're gonna release, we're finally making Victory Gedlav. That's a little too old in its design to have an inner frame on its own. I look forward to this improvement, but I think it's going to be limited to newer designs as opposed to classic kits, unless you get another like a 4.0 high grade Grandpa Gundam.
I think the mid grades are becoming more and more apparent. I feel like recently with the most recent, like each set, especially with the new improvements with the cross silhouette SDs as well, I think we're starting to see a little bit of shift for each grade, as far as from all the way from SD all the way up to MG. Not sure about the PGs yet. I haven't got my hands on the PG Astray to kind of look at that one, to kind of get like an overall idea. That's why I'm kind of excited to get the MG Stein, because I want to see if they made any improvements on it, and I hope I don't see a runner from like 2012 inside of the box, because that would make me really upset. But overall, I think they're trying to make a better product for us instead of just crapping out some kits, and I think they've realized that we're really tired of the 2008 frame or the runners for the unicorn, and they're trying to give us more with the RG unicorns, because the RG unicorns are just fantastic. I mean, they're oversaturated, just like the Grandpa Gundam and some of the other main suits like the Wing Gundams and everything like that, but you have to look at it on what makes the money and why the hell are we still buying them, kind of thing. So I think if anything, we can voice out to them, through Twitter or whatever. I usually try to, just jokingly, through like Hobby Link Japan and hashtagging Bandai Hobby for my stuff when I post the news stuff, just to try to get them to make different things for us. Because I think right now every line is doing great. We've had some great kits for the SDs, we had some great kits for the high grades and the real grades, but I feel like the master grade side is suffering. One, because they keep dropping too many P Bandais in that master grade line, and then two, we just haven't seen any like new kits or kits that we actually want to see. We keep seeing the redos of RX-78 and whatever. Like, I want to see some Zaku 3.0s and stuff like that. Like, just give us some new stuff and maybe fix some of the older kits. But with, like I said, with the mid tiers coming up, I think they're trying to work it in there slowly, because even some of the high grades like the Giant Ultron, it's not terrible. It's really small, but it looks good and it feels good. So, I mean, more to them if they're trying to improve the product for us, the consumers.
No, I got it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We have the three that we're going with. You can see in chat here, just for the viewers at home, since they can't see this. We've got the HGUC DJ, the weird finned looking thing that Amuro pilots in Zeta. If you don't see that,
you just say it's like just think of it as like a new version of the Gelgu. That's what I usually do.
Yeah, very Gelgu-esque. Then of course the narrative Gundam with the Apex, so it's big mobile armor thingy, and then the Build Divers Gundam 00 Sky high HWS Trans Am Infinity mode, where it's all pink and glittery and has all the big guns and such. And Mega Smash, pass, trash. What are you going with?
Oh, you're starting with me. I'd pass on all of these. I can wait. I can definitely wait on these.
If you had to trash one, what you trashing?
That should be obvious. 00 Sky. I'm trashing 00 Sky because, yeah, again, I hate to be that guy, but I hate divers. 00 Sky should have been much stronger, should have been more badass. The extra weapons, that's a nice touch, but still, I really don't like how it's the Trans Am glossy version. I just want the normal colors, thank you.
As much as I disagree with Sky not being like a, on Sky, Now that I'm looking at it, I see the Trans Am version, heavy weapons. I'm not a fan of that one, but I will tell you why. It's the Trans Am color they use for Trans Am.
To play the game correctly, I will trash the DJ because I just don't care. I will pass on the miscolored Trans Am 00 Infinity Sky Super Mega Wars version because between me and my roommate, and she loves the gloss injected like Trans Am stuff, we both agree that those colors just, it's not the right shade. There's something not right about that shade of Trans Am. And I think it's because there's so much blue naturally on the kit that the Trans Am red clashes and it makes this really weird purple that we don't agree on. Which means I will happily take and find shelf space for the massive narrative Gundam, motorcycle mode.
Okay. So let's do trash first. Only because it has this like Barbie Mattel like coloration to it. The Trans Am Infinity mode, man, it's kind of fugly, but honestly I think I might get one if it's super cheap. Like say if it's like 1100 yen or something like that. I probably won't be, but maybe like 1500 yen. Maybe I'll get one and then I'll customize it. Because I mean the kit overall it looks good. It's just the coloring on it. It's just it looks like a kid got a bunch of Play-Doh and just smashed it together right before it turns brown and was like, hey, look at this robot. And so
you're talking about the 00, right?
Yeah, that one's just gonna be trash, but like I said, I might get it and repaint it and see what it'll pass for me is gonna have to be the narrative Gundam APAC, only because they're gonna release like 45 variations of it, just like they do with every main series protagonist. So I'm gonna hold off and wait until they release like the final full armor. Here's all the shit. It's a P Bandai. It's $120, and you didn't spend that $120 on the 15 A through Z packs that we released last year, kind of thing.
Good idea.
And then,
yeah, doesn't the narrative like have different equipment at a later part in the show?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna not do just like a simple weapons kit. They're gonna be like, oh, you have to buy this whole kit to get a railgun or something stupid. I've been holding off on getting the RG Banshee Norn because I want them to make the one with the chicken claw, and I've just like been hoping like, please just make the chicken wing. Come on. And so, but I really like the Deja. I don't know if it's because it's like kind of in between the ugly and not so ugly, but I like the back fin. I hope it's not a giant sticker, to be honest. It probably will be, but I don't know, just something about it. It looks like a fish and kind of like, I don't know, man. Maybe I've just been playing too much Pokemon and trying to get my Magikarp evolved and shit to Gyarados, but yeah, I like it.
Now that you say it like that, the head does kind of remind me of a Gyarados.
So I'm feeling the Deja. I'm gonna smash that one and then pass on the narrative and trash the Trans Am, but I'll probably get it and customize, paint it, because honestly, I think if that kit is painted, it's gonna look great.
Yeah, that's basically my pick too. To play the game proper, I would smash the DJ, pass on the narrative, trash the 00.
I stammer a lot. I know what I'm trying to say. The way that as a cosplayer, the way I kind of look at it is, if you've made 50% of your stuff, then you're good to go. You've put in a valiant effort and it's worthwhile. Like, oh, I bought these pits, but look at all this work I did on this shirt and the sleeves and the hat and all that. So if they're going to take a mold of the master grade grandpa and use half of that and do the other half to make, I don't know, a master grade Tristan, that's fine with me. But when you just take the whole thing and rebrand, it's like, I made this is mine and it's my company. That's kind of lame, unless your box art looks really, really like silly, like bootleg dollar store toys. Then I can at least laugh at it.
It's legally distinct.
Legally distinct. But if like intellectual design and all that, sure, you might be pushing it because you've stolen someone else's idea. But if you've done your own thing with that idea, How is
game.
it different from YouTube?
It's fair game if you modify it.
Oh, oh, I thought this was a link to like Best Buy's website, and I was like, oh my god, what have they done? I get super excited and be like, oh, someone's gonna sue the shit out of Best Buy. I'm so excited about this.
Guys, what do you think? Do you think some of the earlier Gundam series should get like remade with like modern animation and stuff?
No.
Super no. Give me that wonky ass 0079 big headed Gundam all day.
Leave it as it is. Give us new properties. Give us animated Crossbone. I don't need a remake of OG or Zeta or anything
Yeah,
that's
no.
already out.
Remake OG, but make it worse.
Yeah.
Make it worse.
Yes.
Quick thing, real quick.
Double
Uh,
dab.
HK subs go.
In the words of the great Jobby the Hong, put it in my ass.
I want to plug my friend Mousy. She does hand stamp kind of like custom jewelry that's really vulgar. Her Facebook page is Vulgar Impressions. If you want to see some more things in the ass, I guess, or quotes in the ass, you can ask for some customs there. She's trying to raise some money right now to get a Switch before Christmas. So all her stuff's handmade. It's really cool. Gonna have her make me one that says Gundam Slut. I'm gonna wear that one proudly.
And here it is. Here's my link. Drop by Destiny Freedom VA for more Gundam, Zoids, anime Toon City crossovers, and anything else. Odds are going to be Gundam and or Zoid related. This is Destiny Freedom, signing off.
Oh, okay. Well, check out my channel, Feel Good Gunpla. I do Gunpla unboxing, reviews, some of my own custom kits. Also, slightly not Gundam related. I also have a gaming channel, Feel Good Gaming. So if you're a gamer, you can check that out. Got some Destiny stuff, you know.
I am Zappa from Axis Communications and Entertainment. It's a YouTube channel. I do Gunpla reviews and Let's Plays along with my other teammates from Colony Drop Cosplay. We also have a plan for another Colony Talks, which is a discussion. I think we're going to talk about new types next. And like I mentioned, I'm a member of Colony Drop Cosplay. We're a cosplay group from Austin, Texas. We do mostly Gundam cosplay, but there's a lot of other good stuff in there too.
Mostly do anything mecha or Gundam related. Doing a lot of extra sci-fi stuff here soon. Just bringing in some gaming here and there throughout the weeks. Planning on getting some other games that aren't Gundam games on there, like Faster Than Light. Maybe get the Zone of the Ender series finally up there for everyone. Just been changing a couple things. If you guys didn't notice, the videos are completely split, and we dropped the speed build portion completely. That's gone. So Mondays are unboxing, Fridays are reviews, and then anything can happen in between the week, and that's pretty much it. The Gundam Planet attacked the city, which is when I went to actual Gundam Planet in New Jersey. That should be up sometime in December. We went in the summertime, but like I said, since we had the surgery go on and shit, it kind of set me back on editing and kind of everything. So that should be coming up soon. And then if you guys didn't check out the other Attack the City, where I went to a local comic store called Comic Town, which is one that my buddy co-owns, that I've known for about 25 years of my life. Check that out. It's really cool.